Hi and welcome to pmplounge.com. Today we are discussing payback period, which is a part of the project selection techniques. So, when do you pay back is actually a really important concept to understand when selecting the projects that the organization should take up. And you, as a project manager, might be asked uh, on your opinion, right, on which project to take. And it is important, thus, for you to know some of the project selection techniques. Apart from that, project selection techniques, you can expect certain questions, two or more in the exam, that talk about and test you on the project selection techniques. So do go over the other videos that we have on project selection techniques. I will link to the playlist in the description below. All right, let's understand what payback period is. Starting off with the definition, so payback period is the time it takes for the organization to earn back the initial investment to the project and begin making profits. So when we are talking about investment, we are talking about money, dollars, the monetary cost. So if there is a project which had a cost of, let's say, 10,000 US dollars, so what is the time for the organization to earn those $10,000 back and after that start making profits? So the time that is required for the organization to earn those $10,000 back is the payback period. All right, so now I think it's much more clearer to you on why payback period matters, right? Let's look into a sample question from PMP perspective. So as a project manager, you are given the responsibility of selecting a project from two proposals, A and B, based on the information on hand. Project A has a payback period of 20 months, while project B has a payback period of 30 months. Which one would you recommend? Project A, Project B? Neither one is beneficial to the organization. Ask the project sponsor to choose. All right, so ask the project sponsor to choose can be struck away because the first line of the question itself says, as a project manager, you are given the responsibility of selecting a project. So you are the one who has been assigned the responsibility for selecting a project. You cannot ask the project sponsor to choose one, right? And wash off your hands. So obviously D is off the charts. You've got A, B, or C, and obviously the right answer to this question is project A because the payback period is 20 months. So that means the amount of money the organization invests in this project, project A that is, the organization will earn it back in 20 months and then start making profits from the 21st month. In the case of project B, the organization will start making profit from 31st month onward. So obviously, which one is better? 21st month profit is better, right? So project A is the correct answer. Don't be surprised if you see an easy question like this in the exam with a lot of additional information that you might not need. And this kind of questions, the wordy questions, are the ones that confuse the aspirants, and the aspirants tend to select wrong answers because the question had just too many words, too much information, which was not required when the question was asked about payback period, right? So we have done a video earlier on how you can handle questions with too many words. This question, the one that you see on the screen, does not have too many words, but there are certain questions that you will see in the exam which will contain information which is not required at all. So that is why I brought that point up. I'll link to the video that we did on how to solve questions that have too many words in the description below, so you can go over and check that video out. And for as far as this question is concerned, well, you already know the answer. The answer is project A, which is the project that is going to take a payback period of 20 months. So obviously you must have realized by now that the lesser the payback period is, the better it is, the easier it is to select that project. So the shorter the payback period, the more favorable the project financially is to the organization. So it's nobody's guess now that whichever project has a shorter payback period, that is the project that you should select hands down. So that is all that we had in this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you learned something that you didn't already knew, and hope this helps you out in your exam, in your PMP exam, of course. So subscribe to this YouTube channel if you haven't done so already, youtube.com/PMP Lounge, that is. And check us out on our social media, facebook.com/PMP Lounge and twitter.com/PMP Lounge. As always, do check out the website pmplounge.com, your number one free resource for PMP certification and project management industry information. Thank you.